Yeah, I can see the devil doing that, being in crafts. Going down, he's like, Daddy's home.
Oh, my God.
Why do I feel like the devil is a short king?
Oh, man.
He goes around fist bumping Aidens and Bradens, and he's like, keep up, short king.
You're listening to Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers with your hosts Greg Behrendt and Kane Holloway.
Welcome to Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers.
What was that?
Welcome. It's our second to last episode.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are you sure?
I couldn't hear. Well, you kind of stumbled over the title.
Did I stumble?
Yeah, you kind of ate it.
Oh, fuck,
You
really?
kind of ate it up. You kind of said, welcome to... It was mumbly.
You know what he's doing right now? He's trying to alpha dog me now that his guns look huge in the camera.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. Look at him. Look how big.
They're big. My arms are big. They used to be 17 and a half inches.
Yikes.
Really?
Yeah, they used to be really big. I don't know why, and for no reason.
Why did you measure your...
I wanted to know how big they were.
Or earlier, or...
Earlier than what?
Like today? Earlier today you did this?
No.
Oh.
They used to be. I don't know what they are now.
I would love to know what they are now.
We'd have to get some string. I don't have any string.
That's what we do for how boring of a show. We just measure Greg's arms and then it's just a lot of silence of us just doing that. It's a pretty good way to go out, I think. Oh boy, well we're here, we're ready to rock and roll for our second to last episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing both, one right after the other.
That's right.
You know, we're gonna crush it today.
Yeah.
And so I hope you guys are ready because we have a question. You guys want to get right to the question?
We can.
Yeah, because I haven't
have anything?
I haven't done anything.
Has nothing happened?
I don't do anything until we get into here. So I'm surprised I have anything to talk about half the time because I don't do anything.
No, there's no movie that came out that you saw. There's no...
I mean, you did survive a hurricane. I mean...
Yeah. I really had it rough in San Diego.
Did you not?
No! No one had it rough in San Diego. We were fucking fine.
Yeah.
We were so fine.
Yeah, it was kind of a bust. The hurricane was a little bit of a
I also wasn't scared of it because I watched a bunch of a bunch of YouTube channels that would like keep updating for weather channels, and they'd be like, it's because of our cool winds or whatever, it's gonna dissipate and go away.
Okay.
There was nothing. Plus there were people out on the beach the day of. Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people... There are crazy people that like surf hurricanes and all that kind of stuff. So,
Oh, my God.
yeah, and San Diego's just filled with numbnuts. So those fucking dolts are like, let's go to the beach, bro.
People did go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Braden's going to be there. Get your scarf and your earrings because Braden's going to be there.
Braden was there.
Oh, my God.
Fucking dolts.
There were. San Diego's full of them. It's insane. Yeah, nothing happened. I ran through a puddle.
Okay.
In my car, and that was the extent of my fear because I was at night and I didn't see it coming, but it had stopped raining by then too.
Yeah.
It was nothing. And every time I talked to somebody in San Diego about the hurricane, they were like, "What are we gonna?" It was like after a show, I was at a comedy club, and some of the people that were there at the show, they're like, "I feel foolish for even being here. Shouldn't I be prepping?" And I'm like, "For what? For what?" Nothing's gonna happen. I mean, unless all of those weather channels are lying to me, because the news is separate from the weather channel for some reason. The news is trying to go, hey guys, buckle up, because this is the first hurricane in ever.
94 years.
In 94 years, and you guys you have no clue. We don't know what's gonna happen to the West Coast, and nothing. It was like a day at Seattle. It was fucking fine.
100%.
God, it was.
We had worse rain earlier in the year here.
Yes, we did. And I think
even the earthquake didn't add anything to it.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, it was a good earthquake.
LA had it worse than we did. You guys had a fucking earthquake.
It was a good earthquake. It was a good roll.
Yeah, was it nice?
Yeah.
Did you guys fucking feel it?
Oh yeah, I felt it.
I
did
almost
too.
never feel earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one was like it was like a jolt and then a roll. And it was all right.
And you felt, yeah. you were
I mean,
cool
you were
with
sort
it?
of like, you were a little bit confused. You're like, that's not a hurricane.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what's happening? Are these happening at the same time?
And Greg's at the
Holy
beach.
shit. I should be surfing right now. I love to surf. Braden, grab your earrings and your scarf. Let's go.
Yeah, I was fine. Oh, I got my birthday happened.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know, man. I'm tired. So and then
What did you do for your birthday?
I don't know. Nothing. Dude, I'm getting old. I'm getting where I cannot recall yesterday.
Wow.
It really is getting pretty bad. Where I wake up and people are like, "What? Well, so how was your birthday?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm a little nervous that I don't fully remember. I had 3 sets.
Okay.
They all went well.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know what I did. Oh, I got some ice cream. God, I was getting older. I got some ice cream, and me and my girl have been watching 24.
What?
Aaron likes it. Dude, 24. I suggested it, and now we're on season 3, and so I got to binge watch a little bit of 24.
Mm-hmm.
I love that show. It's so great. So I went back in time for my birthday.
Cool.
Essentially. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's a great opening segment.
I told you. What did I tell you?
Like, there are people who are listening to this going, they're doing the right thing.
Did I tell you or
They gotta
did I
put this
not
baby
tell
down.
you?
I got to put this baby down.
I was trying to get to the question. And then you guys strong-armed me into talking about nothing. That's your fault.
I mean, I had a birthday just weeks ago, and I made shit happen.
What did you do?
I went to Oppenheimer and Barbie.
That's
right.
essentially the same thing I did.
Right.
That's essentially the
Right,
same.
but it was my birthday, and I remembered it, and I made it an interesting story.
Was it? Didn't we just talk about the politics of Barbie and it wasn't necessarily about the time you had at the movies?
It was about the time.
No, it fucking was not.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. I came with something. I brought something to the show.
What did you bring now?
Well,
Berating me for my birthday?
Today's Mighty's first day of school
Okay.
at the University of California, Berkeley.
Nice.
And True just left on a trip to New York and then Spain.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's
yeah.
cool.
So both of our daughters are living better lives than we are.
That's true.
Yeah. And they're gone. It's just us.
How does that feel?
It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice. We're gonna go to Vegas this weekend. Pick up the dogs. We gave our dogs to our. This is not a story worth telling.
Please tell it.
This is the kind of story you'd overhear in a waiting room while you're gonna get some dental work, and you're like, "Fucking shut up! Please don't talk about why you gave your dogs to your in-laws."
Well, let's get to it. Our second to last question of the show. This one comes from Steve. He says, I'd like your opinion before the last episode. So years ago, I got married to a woman that I thought I was in love with, and we had children, but we moved across the country a couple of times, and then we split up. They live in Indiana, and I live in Milwaukee. I moved to Milwaukee because that would be easier to find a job at first. I would drive down there and every other weekend to pick up my kids and see them, but after a while, I would go down there less often. Now it's been a year since I've seen my kids and I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. She remarried and there's a new dude who they called dad and he treats them right. But I'm the real dad and I don't know my kids anymore. What do you think I should do? Should I try to get back into my kids' lives? Should I just stay away? I honestly haven't really done anything for them recently, and I'm pretty sure they don't need me, but I still love them. I'd like to get an opinion if you guys think I should reach out or if I should just wait for them to reach out to me, maybe in the future. Thank you. I've loved the podcast. I look forward to seeing future podcasts from all of you.
Wow, it sounds like we're all going to go do separate podcasts.
It does.
That might be the move.
That might be.
I mean, there's so much information that he left out. I mean, there was so many questions I would ask. Like,
Yeah.
what? I mean, why aren't you close with your kids?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I left for. I was out of the house for a year, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted and kept up with the kids. I mean, granted, I lived across town.
Yeah.
Not many states away.
Mm-hmm.
But I managed to. I was always in their lives.
Yeah.
Because and also I don't know how old his kids are.
Mm-mm.
That
They're
makes
25.
a difference. They're calling the new guy dad.
They're living with the mom. There's a lot more problems with your kids than you think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time understanding why you would even ask the question. The question to me is,
Yeah.
why aren't you
Yeah.
in their lives? Why aren't you forcing it? How did a year go by?
Yeah. I'm
But then I don't know what the situation is.
Sure.
With the wife.
right, of course. I'm trying not to get emotional over the question, but
Yeah.
while reading it, I won't lie to you, I was getting annoyed at Steve.
Oh.
You know, I mean, I'm not a dad, but I had a dad that was in my life, but then as he got I don't know, it just like around my teen years, it felt like he stopped giving a shit or trying. And I would try hard to get him back, we could get, even though he did a lot of damage to the relationship overall, I still tried to, make things happen, and then he just kind of like let it fall apart until eventually we stopped talking altogether. But that was my choice. Like, I'm the one that stopped talking, and then every once in a while he'd reach out, but I felt like he had let the relationship fall apart, and I had no interest.
Right.
So if your kids are not in their teens yet, even if they are in your teens, you still have the capability to be their dad. You're still their dad, and your inaction is just as much of an effect on them as your action.
Right, because they're like, I did some damage, and then I had to wait. I made myself available. I made it clear that I was available,
Yeah.
but that it would be on their terms.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm here,
Right.
but I will stand over in the corner
Yeah.
and wait for you.
Yes.
Right? But it's my job as a parent to let them know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So you shouldn't wait for them to reach out to you later when they feel like they wish they had had you as a dad.
Yeah.
You're going to miss all this time.
Oh, it'd be so pointless.
Yeah, I mean,
They're not
just because there's another guy there doesn't mean it's covered.
Yeah, exactly.
You made it seem like, well, someone's got my shift.
Yeah,
I got
man.
someone to take my shift. It's not like they're not going to flip the burgers. It's just that
They're just not going to taste the same. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing that I'm, they're your kids. You do whatever you want, and you wrote in, and like we've always said, when you write into the show, we're on your side. So I'm trying my best to be sensitive towards Steve's plight.
yeah.
But also, fucking come on, man. Like, what do you yes. Call your children. A year? But, just, you know that, like, even before as you wrote it, I hope you did something. Mm-hmm. That's my hope.
Yeah.
That he wrote it, and then he read it, and then he was like, I should probably call my kids, is my hope for Steve. Because you're not irredeemable. there's still something. But on my second to last episode on this show, you really pissed me off. So thanks for your contribution. But yeah, fucking be in your kids' lives. Try to get to know them. Try to be a part of them. Yeah, like I was around for the Greg's hiatus of the house, but he wasn't. There was no. He talked about his kids all the time. He constantly, we had lots of conversations.
Yeah.
When we'd get coffee and go see movies, it would be, you talk about what your kids like and their feelings towards you right now, and you took ownership over your actions and all this stuff. And I always sort of felt at a certain point, like if I'm ever in a conversation with those two, how they feel about you, I would, in my own way, be like, yeah, but your dad, like, he knows he fucked up and he's trying. It would always be like something if I was ever presented with.
Right.
Because again, there was a lot of shit that happened, but I felt the same way about my dad. It's like if he would have tried something, if he would have done what you did, I would have, come back, be in my life. But he's just not capable of that.
Right.
So that was my big hurdle. And so when he does reach out, I have no interest, because from what I've heard too about him, he's not changing. Oof. So I don't want any part of that.
No. Yeah. No, that makes sense. So reach out, man.
Yeah.
Reach out.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
This mean song, the theme song for What Does This Mean song. We'll read a self-help quote, and they're definitely not memes. Memes are something completely different than quotes. Quotes are supposed to help you through all the bullshit in your life, and memes are like that poster of that cat hanging from a tree, and it says, hang in there, baby, or Mondays, am I right? Mondays, am I right? So if you can think of a different title, then we'll probably change it.
What does this meme? The original. This is we're going out with the original theme song. That I remember when it came in, and I played it for you guys, everyone fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And we never were able to beat out the original, even with all of the remakes. We were never able to beat it out.
No, because it was inspired.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe we're calling that song inspired, but
put it up on the board. That's the first meme of the show, by the way.
I can't believe we're calling it a song.
I was really surprised to hear that Taylor Swift included it in her Eras tour. But she does it about halfway through the concert.
I can imagine.
Could you
An
imagine?
acoustic guitar?
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Dude, that would be incredible. That's how we find out
she's
Swift
like a
is
secret fan of the show.
Oh, my God.
She got to it by listening to Girls Gotta... What is it?
Girls Gotta Eat.
Yeah. And then we find out that Swift is like a closet fan.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny to also think about.
What if Swift was Smokey?
Oh, my God.
You know how Smokey writes us every week?
All the time?
Yeah.
What if that was Taylor?
Yeah, that would be so funny. Taylor Swift was Smokey creeping. She's like, yeah, this is the type of fan Greg would have. She's a huge fan of the book. Loves He's Just Not That Into You, the movie, Sex in the City.
Sure.
No, I think she just likes this podcast.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Didn't do any more research?
Doesn't care. Just loves it. She's always sending in memes under different names.
Well, what I love about Taylor Swift, or what I love about the show, is that we've never taken any shots at Taylor Swift.
That's true.
She's been brought up, I'm sure, many times. I know she has, in fact. Mm-hmm. And at no point has either one of us been like, I don't get it.
No, I mean, I couldn't tell you the name of a Taylor Swift song. Mm-hmm. You could play one for me, and I go, oh, I've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't live in my, especially in my current, where I am right now with music.
Mm-hmm.
But I have nothing but mad respect for her.
One of her songs is essentially "Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers." Shake it off.
Yeah.
That's essentially the show.
It's the only one I know.
Oh my God. The final lore of the show, as we're going to go out on, is that Taylor Swift has always been since Greg was on Girls Gotta Eat.
Yeah. She's
been a super fan.
super fan.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take that as fact.
And that she performs the theme song to What Does This Mean? Every once in a while.
With no
She'll do it.
explanation?
It'd be great if, like, she did it with Phoebe Bridgers and Billie Eilish.
Oh my God.
Like, all three of them were, like, just super. We find out that, like, all these pop star girls love this show.
That would be amazing.
They're all Patreon.
Yeah. But they don't blow it up. It's not like when Serial came out and every celebrity was like, I wonder if Adnan did it or not, you know, and
Right.
everyone like Ewan McGregor and all these people were like, I love the show. They're going to keep it their little secret.
Yeah.
Phoebe Bridgers and Billy every once in a while will text some funny thing we said back to each other.
Yeah.
You know, like our show are quotes that they say to each other.
Yes.
If they block somebody, like another celebrity, like they had to block Kanye, obviously.
Yeah.
So when they blocked Kanye, they were like, always be blocking LOL.
LOL.
Crying emoji guy.
Oh, my God. They've got one of the pillows on the tour bus.
They do. God. They have Pat sucking on the popsicle, and they have a thirst
Yeah,
trap
they got
shirt.
a popsicle. They got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Somebody Photoshop Billie Eilish wearing a thirst trap shirt.
So Friday,
Yeah.
which will be last Friday when this airs, this past Friday, I'm doing the Cabaret
Nice.
in Hollywood, and her mom, Phoebe's mom, is doing the show. Jamie, she always does it,
Oh.
but her brother is doing it. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm a little nervous about that. I want it to go well. And he seems like a really nice kid. And he's been on a few of the Zoom things, like it's sort of a semi-guest. But
yeah, sure.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm nervous.
I bet. I'm nervous. I'm not even going to be there.
Yeah.
You got to let us know.
I wonder
how
if
it
Phoebe
goes.
will be there.
That'd be great.
It would be interesting.
What if she's there and she's wearing always blocking socks? Like
always be
knee-high
blocking.
socks.
That'd be
And it
amazing.
says always be blocking on them.
We got him.
Yeah, we do on our Redbubble store,
Oh, yeah.
which will change hands back over to when we start our new show,
That's right.
which I've been pitching the new name out to people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
People love it.
Can I tell you something?
Uh-huh.
I pitched it to the girls. Did not go over well.
Why?
They're like, is that final?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Why don't they like it?
I don't know.
You didn't ask?
I don't think, to be fair,
Uh-huh.
because they're not us.
Yeah.
They're not really aware of the whole alpha, beta.
Okay.
Like, they don't really,
Oh,
they
okay.
don't know all about the alpha male,
Sure.
beta. You know what I mean?
Good.
Like, I tried to explain it, and they were like, what? And I'm like, it doesn't matter.
Okay, fine. The new
It's-
show is called Short Kings. You guys on board?
Short king.
You like it now?
How about that?
I
Short
knew it.
kings.
You know what? Why am I even surprised?
Oh, no.
If you listen from episode 1 to now, they've never liked anything ever. Nothing you like, they like. Nothing I like, they like. Things I hate, they love. And they cry and they get upset at me. And then that ruins our relationship for a time being.
Yeah, they have. It's interesting because they work as a collective and they all kind of like the same things. Mighty has the most sort of out there taste where and she doesn't always go with the group. But Mira and True are interchangeable in terms of like what they what they love and what they don't like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I will say though, as aggressive as they can be with their opinions on things, I've never met 3 people with if you just the tale, if you just listen to the tale of who they are as from you, you'd think I'm gonna walk into a hornet's nest and I might need to be on my best. Let me try to show my best self. But those 3 girls could not be more inviting.
Oh yeah.
And sweet and nice. And then when you get into an argument about whatever,
Yeah.
something. I'm surprised also, I retold your story of you with Mighty and True seeing Timothy Chalamet at a diner to my girlfriend, and she could not stop laughing. She was like, that's so, because her being
and at the time, Lily Rose Depp.
Oh, wow.
oh
That
yeah,
was his girlfriend.
Okay.
that's right.
So she was there too.
That's right. And
Who we would all go on to see naked a little bit.
in The Idol,
In The Idol for the 2 episodes I watched.
that I've only seen snippets.
Yeah.
And I just knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
I had no interest.
Oh, is
I think
it?
Euphoria is garbage. So
Yeah.
it's so overrated, Euphoria. Crazy overrated. But then I was shocked to see, like, I can tell they're getting older because, or specifically True, because when I asked her about the latest Chalamet movies, she hadn't seen any of them.
Okay.
She'd be like, I don't know, is it good? She had like no interest in even
Well,
seeing it.
We all watched Dune together, which they were all okay with,
Love Dune.
and nobody went to the cannibal movie.
It's fine.
And then the Willy Wonka trailer makes your ass eat your feet.
Yes.
The Willy Wonka trailer is so bad.
So bad.
What's happening
Oh
there?
my God! It's like, because I thought, oh, this will be the darkest, weirdest one.
Right, of course.
They'll make a really creepy one with him.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No.
It's like a Paddington.
Yeah, it is like a Paddington.
I think it's the same director as Paddington.
I think the Johnny Depp one is more creepy.
Well, it's insane.
yeah, it is pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
That one is insane, and his character is insane.
But like Willy Wonka and or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the book isn't that crazy.
No.
It's more whimsical. So the movie that was made with Gene Wilder is crazy.
Yes.
Like it's weirdly dark where the book is not.
Right.
So then you get 2 different experiences with those books.
In the first Willy Wonka movie, he is killing children.
Yeah.
There's no mistake about it.
You never see him again.
You never see him again.
Doesn't he make one girl explode into
Yeah.
blueberry dust?
Yeah, it's insane. He's a madman who has contempt for his audience.
He does. He's like Andy
He
Kaufman.
got the worst people in the world, and he killed them. And even mind fucks Charlie before he gives him the whole thing.
He really does. He almost leads Charlie and his grandpa to their ultimate demise by being carved up by a fucking ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I thought the same thing. Like, oh, cool. We're going to get like a murderous young Willy Wonka. And that is not what we got at all. He's a charming fluff of a young boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be great. But I hear the Paddington movies are good.
They're terrible.
Are they bad?
I tried to watch one because somebody said they were good. They're fucking ridiculous. They're terrible.
I hear they make you cry.
No.
They didn't make you cry?
They make you cry at the beginning because you're watching one.
Oh, no.
You're like, what am I doing? This fucking animated bear I hate it.
Is it
It's
one of those?
hated.
Is it one of those movies where no one acknowledges that this bear is wearing a coat? Like a bear has a hat and a coat. Does a bear talk? I don't know anything about Paddington.
I've only seen the second one, which I got to admit, I enjoyed it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I did like it.
You would like it.
I think I'm just getting, because I tried to watch Guardians again without my family,
Uh-huh.
and I hated it even more.
Oh, wow.
Hated it. I fucking hated it from the get-go. From the get-go.
Hate it. You hate it? You hate it.
I hate it.
That's insane to me.
I hate it.
It's one thing to not like it, but to hate it, that's crazy.
I
to
hate
me.
just the fucking. Oh God.
Uh-huh.
It should have been called Pets. Those fucking.
They're gnarly to look at.
Those broken little animals.
Yeah.
And the kissing and it just is God, it's god awful. Movie is god awful.
God awful.
Doesn't make any sense. There's no logic to some of the fight scenes. Why are those guys in the pizza suits?
Pizza suits. Oh fuck. Oh, man. Well, to be fair, I've only seen it the one time in theaters. And now that it's on Disney Plus, I have yet to go back to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Every time I have a moment to myself to go back to rewatch it, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think to myself to do it.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something there. And maybe I'll rewatch it and I'll text you and I'll be like, I see what you're saying. But who knows? I don't know yet. Moving on to our memes, though. We got one from Damon over on our Instagram, DTBFF Podcast. Says, this one says, I'm an empath. Sometimes I can tell how people are feeling simply by deciding how I think they feel in my own mind and instantly believing it. It's pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The call of I'm an empath is something that I find to be really... It's a quirky trait people want to put on themselves. I found for people to for them to be like, I'm an empath.
No,
like I feel you.
It is simply no. That's what feelings are.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. I hate it.
Feelings and instincts.
Well, really, like you're in a bad mood, and so now you know how like the whole room has sort of shifted. That's because I'm an empath. What? Now I'm in a worse mood. Stop telling me that.
Yeah.
All right, we got another one. This one is from Smokey. Smokey says, labia? Am I reading that right?
Yeah, this isn't necessarily a meme. It could fit into the section, but it's not a meme. So,
well, since we started it.
We talked about labia.
Oh, that's right.
On the show.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we do often.
Remember we talked about the woman whose labia was too long?
Yeah.
Or too, I don't know if long's the right description.
It's like a flag, like a wet flag.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. Like when you can hear a mop dragging on the floor.
Oh no. No.
Got to fold it up and put it away.
Oh my God.
Ah, fuck. Says a friend in Los Angeles once told me he liked them long and unruly. He said, I want to put my hand down there and have it be like a horse eating an apple out of your palm. Oh my God.
Oh, no.
What a description.
Oh boy.
Look, Smokey.
Taylor.
A meme. I mean, it's the second to last show. I'm not going to try and explain it to you. That's not necessarily what we're looking for. And just because it amuses you doesn't mean you have to send it to us.
Yeah, please stop doing that. He also sent a picture of Kylo Ren screaming more at a couch with less pillows, and then the next couch is filled to the brim with pillows. And then over on our Discord, Anonymous had one. Says, one day someone will come along and love you so effortlessly.
It's actually Anonymous Martin.
Anonymous Martin. Did I say not?
You said Damon.
Did I say Damon?
Yeah.
My bad. Just Anonymous Martin over on our Discord, he said, one day someone will come along and love you so effortlessly. It should just say, one day you will get a dog.
Fair.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
That is nice. What do you got, Gregory?
I tried to find I sincerely looked for them as opposed to just grabbed them out of hate. And there wasn't much.
Oh, man.
But I got this one I kind of like. There are two vices much darker and more serious than the rest. Lack of persistence and lack of self-control.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd remember it like a mantra.
No.
The right people will stay to figure it out with you. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, that's been true for me.
Okay.
I don't know that they should have, though. If they had sent in a letter about me, I would have said, run, run. Seriously. Let that dude figure it out on his own. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Yeah. That's pretty good.
I like that one.
And that's Aristotle. That is some old shit.
That I like the most.
That's a good one. I'll leave that one for the end then. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
I enjoy that one. Pat, what do you got?
Well, let's see here. I've got a few. This one is, you're constantly worrying about the next part of your life without realizing that you're right in the middle of what you used to look forward to.
What happened?
Holy shit. Dude, did I go through a time tunnel and wound up just a few seconds in the future? Because what did you just say?
Say that again.
Sure. You're constantly worrying about the next part of your life without realizing that you're right in the middle of what you used to look forward to.
Oh, yeah.
It's be present,
Yeah, I guess.
you know?
That is sort of a game of brain twister.
It really is. You're always looking in the future when really you've been looking forward to what's now. Is that right?
Something like that.
Nailed it.
Let's see here. We've also got, in the end, people always have a way of revealing who they are. You just have to give them space and time to do so. No mask can be worn forever.
None of that's helpful. None of that's helpful.
I get the imagery of a heavy mask and all that, but
nope.
no, it doesn't do much for me. That's like say for people who are like serial liars. You know, that's like a quote for people who are constantly lying about everything.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help me.
All right. Well, I think we'll finish it out with this one. This one is from Woman Who Prays.
Oh, does she?
She does. When the devil keeps tempting you to look back at your past, there's something in your future he doesn't want you to see.
That devil. That son of a bitch. He's always trying to keep stuff from me.
Crafty.
The devil is crafty.
He's crafty. And he likes crafts.
That's in the seven.
You know who I see when I go to Michael's?
Yeah.
The devil.
Is he all deviled out? Like, does he have the horns and the?
He's got like one of those baskets, and it's filled with like bedazzling stuff and felt. A lot of felt.
I bet.
Sure.
Pipe cleaners
and just glue, but a lot of the stick glue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because he just loves to torture himself. The glue that's already dried by the time you pull the cap off.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, I can see the devil doing that, being in crafts. Going down, he's like, Daddy's home. Oh, my God. Why do I feel like the devil is a short king?
Oh, man.
He goes around fist bumping Aidens and Bradens, and he's like, keep up, short king. We're going to go to arts and crafts. Like, devil, again? I sent a hurricane to San Diego. Segment 3. This is the second to last time you're ever going to hear us say segment 3.
That's right.
On this show, anyway.
That's got to be heartbreaking.
It is. Especially for Smokey Swift over there. Sending out horse labia memes.
Oh, my God.
Disgusting. You're on notice. I noticed that you have your fingernails painted purple, Pat.
I do.
Who did it?
I did.
You did it?
I
Your
did.
girlfriend didn't do it?
No, I did it.
My girlfriend painted my toenails blue. And then I was getting Millhouse tattooed on my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And the shop owner of the tattoo place that I was at was like having a hard time understanding, because I don't think he got that vibe from me, that I didn't like none of that stuff, that girly stuff
Right.
matters to me.
Right.
Or is like a hit to my masculinity. And he saw it, and it really threw him for a loop. He was like, why? He like couldn't get it. I didn't realize he was such one of those manly guys.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I don't know why. He like couldn't understand it. Like fucking, I fucked his CPU up, because then for the rest of the day he had a hard time talking to me. He's got to suck dick. I know it. No one has his girlfriend paint his toenails and doesn't suck dick. I know it. Like I could see it in his face. His homophobia was fucking going up, and I'm like, will you chill out, Braden? Just relax.
God, it's fucking people are so.
It's so strange.
It's so weird.
I can't stop watching. There's videos after video. Every time I watch one, you always get recommended one. But I watch like these YouTube breakdowns of these alpha guys. These guys who like go out of their way to. I watched one recently about this guy who got banned from TikTok because he first started to. He tried to do. He tried to have TikToks about how he made all his money. And he's like, here's how I became a financial whatever kind of crypto bro, part 1.
Yeah.
And he'd have his phone up, like he'd be like have his phone up like this or like this, and he'd be talking into the mirror in the bathroom, and no one was watching that. So then one day he just comes into the bathroom and he was like, how to have 2 women and have tons of money and be cool as shit and wear suits like I wear, part 1. And then he'd go on about how you got to trick women, and here's that you nag them. And then he was like, I have 2 girlfriends, one of them's bisexual, and I told them they're not allowed to be on a chat with me, and they can't talk about me, but anytime they're mad at me, I just fuck them. And that's his TikTok. He compared him to horses, like Smokey did. He's like, you got to have a stable of mares.
Oh my God.
All of this shit. I'm watching, and he tried to, like, he went down this whole rabbit hole where then he said women are on easy mode.
Ugh.
They're living, that was his big thing. His big turning point was women living on easy mode.
What does that mean?
They're hot, so then they get stuff. And so that means they're on, because they're beautiful, men just give them things.
Oh.
Women are living on easy mode. But if it's the men that's giving them things, aren't the women still one notch below, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that, if they're the ones getting the stuff from the guys, isn't it still the guys, wouldn't it then be on the guy to not give them the stuff and make them work for it?
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, like the logic of it, even the concept that alpha male guys will have is very contradictory, and they don't seem to realize it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fun to watch all of that unfold.
Yeah.
I've been watching video after video of it, and it's been making my day to watch that go down. Anyway. We're wrapping it up early for this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Reddit remix. Reddit remix. I jokingly agreed to let my best friend give my husband a BJ if he lost weight. He's now lost that weight, and I'm not sure if they know that I was joking. My husband and I put on a little lockdown weight. Let's call it the COVID-19. As we have a few kids, both work, the motivation to go out and lose that extra weight was lacking. So 6 months ago, we ended up discussing rewards we could use to motivate ourselves. Like if I lost 10 kilograms, I would go on a shopping spree, or he'd have to pay for a weekend away for me and the girls, while he looked after the kids, etc., etc. His ideas, on the other hand, were all sex-based. Basically, his libido is sky high, and if it involves any sort of sex as reward, he is normally highly motivated. he was throwing out a reward system like for every 1 kilogram I lose, I get 1 BJ. Now, I don't know about the ladies on here, but BJs are a firm no from me.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a fan. Never been a fan, nor will I become a fan. Doesn't matter what video I watch or what class I take. I don't like it. He's at best lucky if he gets 1 a year. Oof. I'm not even on your.
I'm not on this girl's side.
Me either. What?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I've already decided we don't have to finish it.
Okay.
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in her. She's creating her own problem.
Yes.
The 1 a year thing is bullshit.
It is. He's lucky if.
Yeah, he's lucky if.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. So he should get a blowjob from her friend.
Of course.
And you should be glad your friend wants to blow him for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let the guy have a blowjob. Let somebody who wants to give him a blowjob give him a blowjob.
At this point, it's not even cheating. It's just a recreational activity, like being part of a softball team at your work.
Yeah.
It's really all it is.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't care for her.
I don't enjoy her.
And I'm not, look, if you don't like, I've never given a blowjob, so I don't know what that's like.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I don't know if it's hard. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know. I've seen a lot of videos, and it seems like some people like to do it.
Seems like a blast to some people.
To some people. Yeah. Yeah. But to just outright be against something your partner is so into.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were hearing the same story, the reverse story.
Right.
He only goes down once a year, if that, and he's not going to get into it, and he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
We'd be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
We would be totally on her side.
Yeah, that's very true. One of my exes, when I was in my 20s, she hated it. She was not a fan. And so I didn't push for it. Like, she was just like, I just don't like it. I'm not interested. And then our sex life was lagging, and so one day she decides she's gonna go down on me. And then I was like, all right, cool. But then there was like a full-length mirror, and I was able to like see the side view of her doing it, and her face looked like she was actively being punished.
Oh no. So
I was like, I stopped her, and then I was like, let's enough of this, because I'm not getting anywhere with sour grape face. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish with this face. No. Knowing it, even if I close my eyes and pretend you were making a different face, I'm gonna know in my bones, wow, she actively is doing something she hates. So I just never made it
I used to have that joke about my wife and I don't have anal sex, but she would do it if I wanted to, because she's a trooper.
Right.
But she wouldn't be into it.
Right.
And I don't want to be involved in any situation that involves another person bending over and going, go, go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested in the guy that I never wanted to turn into the guy that is constantly complaining about the sex he doesn't have.
Yeah.
And that he's like, you know how it is with women. You got to do A, B, and C to get them. And I'm like, what? In my experience, that's not really the case. And also, I feel I would, like, the idea of me saying to a woman, come on, just come on.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Come on.
It's my birthday.
Come on. I'm just like
God.
unbuckling my belt. So like, come on.
Ugh.
Like on the hopes, like with my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Come on. Who wants to fuck that guy? No wonder she's not sucking your dick if you're the come on guy.
Yeah, if you're the come on guy.
Don't be the come on guy.
No.
You know? Well, what do you guys think? Do you enjoy giving blowjobs?
Don't write us. The show's over.
Show's done.
That's right.
Yeah, don't write this
It
show.
doesn't matter. We're not going to give you any of the addresses because it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We've gotten all the emails and
That's it.
texts that we're going to get.
That's right.
So we don't have to do any of that.
This feels like the last semester of school. We're almost on summer break. It's our senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't follow it. You can follow us if you already don't follow us. I'm at Kane Holloway.
I'm at It's Gregors.
I'm at DTBFF producer Pat for now.
But for the rest of it, fuck off.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Take bullshit from fuckers. What do we care? The show's over.
Well, we won't know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. All right. We'll see ya.
Nice. Gosh.
This is the theme song for What Does This Mean song. The theme song for What Does This Mean song. We'll read a self-help quote, and they're definitely not memes. Memes are something completely different than quotes. Quotes are supposed to help you with all the bullshit in your life, and memes are just like that poster of a cat hanging from a tree, and it says, "Hang in there, baby, you're Mondays, am I right? Mondays, am I right?" So if you can think of a different title, then we'll probably change it.